Mhm. If the investigation involves a matter in criminal litigation in which the complainant is a criminal defendant, yes, 1 year time period shall be told during the period of the defendant's criminal investigation and prosecution. Yes. Now, this 1 year time period, subdivision investigation reopened against a police employee if both the following circumstances exist. Yes. Significant new evidence has been discovered that is likely to affect the outcome of the investigation. Now, one of the following conditions exists. Okay. A or B, or one of the following. Yes. The evidence could not reasonably have been discovered in the normal course of investigation. Yes. Without resorting to extraordinary measures by the agency. The evidence resulted from the police employee's pre-disciplinary response or procedure. Yeah. Now, you've arrested me multiple times. Yes. For the allegations of violating restraint provisions. Yes. Cyber stalking. Right. Theft. Theft 3, Class C theft. Yes. Now, every time you arrested me, you put me in jail. Poop. I'd just like to know in each and every state, the agencies that refuse to investigate or prosecute those that are police officers. Yes. Because I don't think it's one of those internal things. Yes. See, when you think about this willful negligence on the part of the state agencies, it's equal to deceit. Let's say I emailed Homeland Security and they say we don't enforce the civil rights of American citizens. And I include with that the copy of RI.PDF. Yes, pictures of forgery and fraud and kidnapping. Pooch. And each and every state agency that is obligated to enforce this Brown Act, yes, they all said, nope, we are going to be negligent so that we can be equal to the deceit of refusing to prosecute those in law enforcement. It's Latin. It's lauda culpa dolo exculpator. Now, I'm going to have to sue you for the deceit right now. Homeland Security. Well, you got a little compound here in Port Angeles, and you spend $1 trillion building yourself quite an infrastructure right now. Why don't you get me the employees that their job is to enforce these collective bargaining agreements of these professional persons? Yes, because the way that I'm looking at it, you are not actually enforcing the laws of the United States. Willful negligence is equal to deceit. Pooch. Now you're covering up all this crime because you thought I could not sue you. But I can, Homeland Security. From those that are in the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security down to the imbeciles that work at Customs and Border Patrol right now. I can sue every fucking one of you. Now, imbecile that happens to work down there at the ferry station that seems to think that they do not have to rest right now. You got a badge on, don't you? Why don't you get me the Border Patrol of the United States of America? Every one of you that has any knowledge of the police corruption, yes, of any willful act of refusing to acknowledge the laws of the United States. Now, as important as you thought you were, you know, I know there's a lot of talk about the border of the United States, but Homeland Security is liable for the enforcement of the law. See, we had this terrorist attack on September 1st, 9/11. Yes. And then in 2000, right now, well, I'm sorry, Customs and Border Patrol. You stupid fucks. See, police employees. I put my signature right there. Yes. Collective bargaining agreements. Yes. The Brown Act right now. Now, this idea that you have knowledge of crime, you don't investigate, you don't prosecute, and you don't arrest. Pooch. The whole fucking police department should be arrested right now. Now, Homeland Security is spending $65 billion. what was the whole point of having you exist? See, the way that I look at this, yes, is they're spending X number of billions of dollars, yes, in the hundreds of billions, yes, to support an infrastructure that the only thing they're looking for is somebody that's going to, well, it's terrorism. Now, for all of the appropriations for Homeland Security, this, I know you want to have a wall, but for all the money you're spending on that wall, yes, every employee right now, let's say Customs and Border Patrol, that I decided, right, that I'm just going to sneak across the border, right, without a passport, yes, without a valid identification, yes, with all of these mental health evaluations,